Welcome back to Carolina AM. I've been talking about this for a couple days, and I talk about my bride, Brandee, aka Mexi Mom, all the time, and I finally coaxed her into coming on the show. So welcome to the set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And so this whole recipe started when I talked about it maybe it was last week.
I don't remember.
So I talked about it last week, and we had a viewer, Rebecca, that wrote in and said, "Well, I want to know more about the recipe." But why don't you talk to the viewers about how this came to be? Because we have a dear friend in Nashville that.
I remember you talked a few days ago about show openings, and one of the traditions is Bob Whitaker would make dinners for the cast and the crew.
He's the retired general manager of the Grand Ole Opry. There he is with his beautiful bride, Jane, who is our co-director at the Alabama Theater. And you're right, every year he comes and cooks countless dinners for all of us and invites the families and everything. But you tasted this for the first time years ago and said, this is,
yeah, we got to make this.
Bomb.
And we made it for Christmas, and now when we cook it, every time we cook it, even if it's not at Christmas time like today, it makes me think of Christmas.
Yeah.
But this was Bob Whitaker's thing that he introduced to us, and so we wanted to make it today.
Yeah,
But you were calling it onion casserole.
I called it onion casserole. It's not casserole. You're right, it's not. It's an onion dip. You're right.
It's a dip.
Okay, so get us started on this.
So we are going to make it, right? Okay.
Well, why don't we talk about this too, honey?
It's easy. It's 1, 1, and 1. 1 cup of onions, 1 cup of mayo, and you talk about why that was important.
Well, so the big debate in the South is Duke's or Hellmann's.
Very controversial.
It is very controversial. And when Rebecca had written, she grew up Kraft Girl.
Yes.
She was Kraft Girl.
And Miracle Whip, she said.
And she likes Miracle Whip on her tomato sandwiches. So, Bob Whitaker is very adamant about using Hellmann's mayonnaise, not Duke's, even though we're Duke's folks.
We're a Duke family.
We are a Duke family.
Don't judge.
So yeah, right, so please don't judge. So okay, so what am I putting in first?
So you're gonna do, and cheese is an option there too. So we're using a blend.
Okay.
Because you wanted a blend.
I did like a blend.
What is your blend?
This is Mexican blend. Just because I'm married to Mexican descent.
So we're doing 1 cup of cheese, 1 cup of mayo, 1 cup of onion, and you just dump and mix.
Okay, well, I'm gonna dump this. Why don't you dump the onions? And
see,
I told Brandee too, I said, I can't believe that this is just 1 cup of mayonnaise because it looks like more than a cup of mayonnaise to me. That will tell you how often I'm measuring, folks, because usually I go with a squeeze bottle.
Greg with the recipe is ish. 1-ish, 2-ish.
You're right.
And usually it has more of the bad stuff for you in there than the good stuff.
That's how the real chefs cook. Now, Bob also, I remember him having a larger, he was quartering his onion, but you've chopped your onion.
Yes.
That's your thing.
Because you don't want a big chunk of onion in your when you dip.
No, we don't want big chunks.
So
that's it.
Okay, so we're
gonna add the blend. Now Bob uses Swiss cheese in his, but I like the blend. You can use any cheese that you really
basically anything goes here.
Okay.
And then so you mix it. And then we're going to put it in the oven for 350. And you want the onions to caramelize. So you do want it to be, nice, good, cooked, the way you'd caramelize an onion on the stovetop. So.
Okay, so we got the magic of television. Here we go. We're going to put it in the oven for how long?
I'd say roughly 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
But you want it to really nice crisp up on top.
At 350?
At 350.
At 350, and Brandee has prepared all kinds of different dippers, and she's not eating bread right now, so she uses the bell peppers. So you can really dip it with anything you want, but it's incredible. Promise you that. And we will put that recipe up on the website too. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
I love you.
We didn't get to tell any bad stories about you.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be back. Stick around because Audra has her Thursday tips, including how to preserve your wine for a penny and how to get rid of a bloating. Oh, that's not good. Those are coming up next on Carolina AM.